What's up guys, NepentheZ here and welcome to another FUT draft challenge video. Today guys, I've got a draft challenge that I did Sunday because it went down so well, and it's the 11 nation FUT draft challenge. You guys thoroughly enjoyed the 11 nation FUT draft challenge. I don't know what it's on for views. The video's been up about 2 hours at the time of making this. Let me take Nakata. Japanese and an icon is perfect. Yeah, you guys loved it so much. It got a lot of likes, a lot of love. My Aurier being Irish joke went down really well, which is pretty awesome. And yeah, you guys just really engaged with that draft. So I thought, hey man, if you enjoyed it, I enjoyed making it. I thought it was one that was definitely a bit more interesting and required a little bit more thinking than your normal draft. Let's do another one here today. So if you are enjoying the content, drop a thumbs up on the video. It would be very much appreciated. Let us try and get these 11 nations in. Having Nakata in that cam spot is big. And we will also take Raja Nangolan, the Belgian, 93 rated, nice and high there. Relatively easy to link, of course, with other Serie A players, except not really. Let's take Shabalala, because boom. This is why I love getting an icon in this formation, because you can already get soft links to so many players without really, without harming the chemistry all that much. In at centre mid, guess Milinkovic-Savic. It's not the Milinkovic-Savic card that I would have preferred, but he soft links to Raja, and of course he is another very obscure nation, which helps a lot. And Pepe will take the Irishman there. Can go in at right mid. Let's see what else we've got going. Ooh, nice. Wow, how about that? Another Japanese player. Sabali there links to Pepe. We've actually got some very strong options here now, because we've got so many weird nations. Let's take John Stones. The reason why I'm going to take John Stones is because there are so many Man City players that we can link to John Stones. And I'm also going to take that Barzagli. We don't have an Italian leg. Please give me Alexandro left back. I could take Pascal, but we can't use him, so it's kind of pointless. It's kind of pointless. Let's go in goal. Come on, Alisson. Where are we at? Yashin is perfect. Another icon, and being Russian really helps. So we already have, do we have 11 nations so far? We already have 11 nations, no problem at all. We just need to work on some chemistry now. Frank Ribery, the Frenchman. We don't have French. Tavernier, the Englishman. We already have English, so we can't use him. Angelino is Spanish. I'm going to take Angelino. I know Ribery might be a good shout. I know Salah might be a really good shout, actually, although we already have Pepe. The reason why I'm going to take Angelino is because if we get Tadic at left mid, that'll be some really good chemistry. Kuna is from Liga NOS. Do we have a Brazilian already? We don't, so we could link Mendes to Pepe, but it's hard. I'll take Ribery on this one. Big upgrade from Shabalala. We don't have a Frenchman yet anyway. And we can move on from there. Again, we've got some good choices here, man. Jean Moutinho. Obviously, soft links to Stones, but then we would lose the next guy. Oh, wait, hold on. Yeah, I'm going to take Kostic. If we put Milinkovic-Savic up there, doesn't help. Yeah, we'll take Kostic. Again, we can put Kostic left mid to link with Ribery, which would be a good chem boost. I don't really care for Neymar. I'll take Neymar. No, I'm going to take Jovic. I'm going to go with the Bundesligas. So we get 5 chem points there. Because if we can get a Bundesliga cam, I can't even use... Oh, wait, I can't use Kostic. RIP. I can't use Kostic. I've got Milinkovic-Savic. That's tough. Unless, of course, I take out Milinkovic-Savic, would be quite nice. And we can do that for Paul Pogba. No, we can't because we have Ribery. We could take Royce and put Royce at left back. It would be a small chem boost by 3. This is why I like this challenge, honestly, guys. It makes you think a little bit more than normal. We'll take Jens Lehmann. Jens Lehmann will do even better there at left back. Or in fact, if we put him there and swap those two around, that's 84 chemistry. That's pretty good. That's 85 chemistry. That's even better. 85 chemistry. Oh, can't have Royce. Can't have Royce, guys. Can't have Royce and Lehmann. So 82 chemistry is where we're at. If I could take out Milinkovic-Savic, that would be nice. So I can't take Chiellini because we already have Barzagli. I can take João Cancelo. I don't have anyone from Portugal already. The problem would be is that now I'm half relying on being able to link Pepe or Ribery with somebody else. Now, if we put... Yeah, see, I can't do it, yeah. Yeah, I need to link one of the two wingers with another player here. So we get Van Dijk, we get Kimmich. I can take Van Dijk, I can't use him. I can't use Young or Klein. I can't use Bender. And I can't use Kimmich. So let's take Van Dijk just for the rating. And move on to the next pick. I don't have an Argentinian, right? That could be really good. Putting De Paul in doesn't gain or lose us any chemistry, but it allows us to put Kostic into the team. And now when we swap these two around again, we lose a little bit on Pepe. What about now putting in... Now we can put in Jens Lehmann again. That's a +5 in there. That's a +2 in there. So we'll take Jens Lehmann into that spot. That is much better. That's not bad at all. We are literally looking at Pepe and improving on him. And I will double check afterwards just to make sure I haven't duplicated any nations. Sometimes I'll make the mistake. And sometimes I won't. It doesn't really make any difference. 2 more picks to go. Can't use Bernardo Silva. There's no point using Coutinho. Tawamba as well, the same. We'll take Coutinho because it's highest rated. And then last but not least, I don't think we're going to get 100 chemistry on this one. Oh, we are. We might. We might. Hold on. If I take Chiesa, we'd have to get rid of Barzagli. That would be stupid. If we take Dybala, we would have to get rid of De Paul, which would mean bringing back in Milinkovic-Savic, which would mean getting rid of Kostic, which still might give us a big chem boost. That's not what I meant to do. So Dybala takes us up to 95 chem. De Paul has to come out for Milinkovic-Savic. That's the same chem. But then Kostic has to come out. And I don't think we're able to hold any chem here. So no, we're not. That's too bad. That wasn't a bad attempt, guys. That really wasn't a bad attempt. I think 90 chemistry either way, even if we go back to having Kostic in as well. We'll see what the highest rated is. Let's get him out and let's get Jovic. It's a shame we couldn't get... Maybe I skipped on a Bundesliga cam. If I did, that would have been a mistake. So that's 91 rated with 90 chemistry to start there. If we go back to popping Pepe in and putting De Paul back in and then putting Kostic back in, it's also 91 rated with 90 chemistry. So it doesn't really make any difference. That's 90, 90, 90, 90, 90. So our first draft, guys, is a 181. Let's move on to draft number 2 and hope that we can get a nice big attempt in the next draft. I will be right back. All right, guys, here we go again. I didn't check if I had 11 nations in that draft. I think I did. So either way, it was only a 181. 4-2-3-1. I need to have a formation with wingers. It's just imperative. It's just imperative because otherwise we're going to get stuck. So we start with Robben. Lots of good and easy Bundesliga players to link him to, especially if we get Lewandowski or Thomas Muller. So the two Bayern guys already giving us good chem links. Who else have we got? Like, we can't obviously take Goretzka. We can't take Brandt. We can take Team of the Season Campbell. Or Campbell, however you say it. Somebody was like, it's Campbell. And then somebody else was like, stop saying that. But that's a third Bundesliga player with another... with another nationality. Come on, Ronaldinho. You know you want to, EA. You didn't. We can't take Kluivert. We can take Willian. I'm going to take Coutinho because we're going to have a better chance of linking him to Jordi Alba and getting strong links on each of those than anything else anywhere else. We can't take Kurtic. De Roon doesn't really work. He's Dutch anyway. So we'll take Tielemans. Had a good game for Leicester last week by the time you're watching this against Chelsea. And then in at left back. So we're actually going to take... Oh, I could take Wendt. I've got to take Lato. Give me those chems there. I didn't want to take the Frenchman. Just too, you know, French obviously too vital. I suppose this doesn't matter, does it? Because we can link any old centre-back to Zanetti. That's why I didn't want to take the Frenchman. I'm going to take Rafael Varane there. And I'm going to take Sergio Ramos as well. We've got to get rid of the left-back now. But to take those two guys, a strong link to each other... I know I've got a few dupe nations in there. We've got 2 Spaniards and 2 Germans. But that is a really good start. A really good start. Okay, Rulli. We already have an Argentinian. We already have a Frenchman. We already have a Spaniard. So I guess Petr Cech will come on in. If we do get something worthwhile, that'd be quite nice. Diego Godin is perfect for it, isn't it? Yeah, Diego Godin to come into that centre-back role. Gives us another +3. I do need to get rid of the left-back. And I do need to get rid of Thomas Muller. Now, I can't take Digne because he's French. There's no point... Ooh. Maybe there is a point taking Socrates. Petr Cech in goal. Socrates at right centre-back. Links with Zanetti. We get all 3 chem links. And then we could put Godin in instead of Ramos, but that would be bad for Varane. There's no point. I'm going to take Socrates just to see where it goes with the Arsenal players that we've got available. Witzel's very nice to have in the team. We don't have a Belgian yet. We do have a Belgian, but we're going to be replacing one Belgian with another. If we can just get Marcelo and then get rid of Coutinho and Muller, we'll be in a great spot. Nothing going on for us there. We'll take the... If that was the Bayern Alphonso Davies, that would have been nice. All right, now we've got to be sensible here. So Bergwijn is kind of useless. Lozano is useless. Kluivert is useless. If we use Cech and Socrates as well, that means that we can stick with Thomas Muller up top. We can't use Kluivert because he's Dutch. Bernardo Silva I don't want. Alexis Sanchez we could take and go for a Premier League left back. Let me just have a look. Cech in loses us 9 chem. But Socrates in gains us 6 more. That's not bad. That alleviates one of the nationality problems. That leaves us just with, what's his name? Lato. He's the only duplicate nation here. Brazil, Germany, Holland. Where are we at here? Slovenia, Belgium, Spain, France, Greece, Argentina, and Czech. From Czech. What about if we did that? No, Alexa. A Premier League left back works. That's it. If we could just get a Premier League left back, we're in a great spot. I know Lehmann and Muller also linked together now. Willian, Premier League left back. He's Spanish though. That sucks. We could take Willian and put him at left back, and then put. No, that's two Brazilians. That doesn't work. We could take Leon Bailey and just put him at left mid. That works like a whole bunch better. And then we're going to have to go back to having those guys over there and still being in a position. Actually, let's swap those two around again. All right, that's 85 chemistry with no duplicate nations. Getting Kostic or something like that now would be unreal. James Rodriguez is a banger of a player to pick up. We only gained 2 off of him there. Man. We are a Bundesliga or 2 player away from just having this set up perfectly. I just want one of those. I just want Kostic at left back, pretty much. Finn Bogerson could be super helpful. Because now we can go back to Jens Lehmann and Diego Godin. And that puts us to 93 chemistry with no duplicate nationalities. And some really good chemistry. 3 more picks to go. Again, Kostic seals the deal here. He really does. I'll take Kylian Mbappe. We can't use him anyway. But that's our 3rd team of the year, which is quite nice. Ooh. That might be super helpful. Courtois goes in, gives us +3. Which means, with the Belgian, we have to take out Witzel. But we still get the luxury of having the German. That's quite a win. Now, where's this team rating? And what do we need for a manager to make this work? Man, that bench was super low. So we're at 90 rated. A La Liga manager would not help. A Bundesliga manager would just do it. That's it. It gives us the 3 chem points. What is our final pick? If I took Kimmich and put him at right back and put Zanetti at left back, do I get more chemistry? Or do I just take Riyad Mahrez because he's way higher rated and will definitely put me up to the 9-1? But I also believe that Kimmich will put me up to the 9-1 over Lato. I can't take or use Bale. I'm going to take Kimmich. Let's put him in at that right back spot. We, of course, lose some chemistry there, which we gain back when we switch around those guys. And then putting Zanetti in here doesn't change anything. It does, however, put us up to the 9-1. No, it doesn't. What about Lehmann over Zanetti? Okay, yeah, just either way. So if we were to get to the 9-1, we would have needed... yeah, Yeah, no, there you go. That worked. So even if we took Mahrez, it would have been the same. It would have just been the 9-1. So let's go and get a manager. If we get a Bundesliga manager, we might be able to put Muller back in. We didn't. We got a German manager, which takes up to 98. Got a French league manager, which just doesn't help at all. Wow. So draft 2, guys. We just needed the manager to really help us. We got a 189 there. That's much, much better. Let me just double check that we haven't got any dupe nations. Iceland, Holland, Slovenia, Colombia, France, Spain, Uruguay, Germany, Belgium. Yeah, no, we're good. That's perfect. So I'm going to go on to the 3rd draft. I will be right back. All right, guys, the 3rd and final attempt is upon us. Let us see if we get a better formation this time. 4-3-3 holding and 4-5. Oh, 4-5-1 attacking would have been nice. 4-3-3 holding is not bad. A lot of links to consider. But if we can get an icon or two, we can't. I will take Hamsik. Lots of... If we can get Koulibaly, I'm going to start with the centre-backs. Give me team of the season Koulibaly right here. Chiellini's okay. Soft links. I am very tempted. Obviously, if we take Delict, we're just setting ourselves up for disaster. If we're taking Laporte, we would need Premier League players. I don't really want to take a Chiellini for a soft link. So let's take Laporte. Let's build into this defense. Let's get the goalkeeper so we know what we're working with the back line. Give me Ederson here. Alisson's not what I want. Ederson had to be the one for that strong link. So we'll take Jens Lehmann again. The German giving us some good outs to the... It's going to be hard to link. Because if Jordi Alba pops up here... Yeah, there you go. It's not what we want. Mendy, not what we want. Digne, not what we want. Halstenberg, not what we want. Kostic is going to have to do. But we're in trouble for linking because of the amount of leagues that we've got. Oh my God. Look how many high-end cards we're getting. Now, the logical choice here is to either take Parolo to link with Hamsik, Lieva to link with Hamsik, or Idrissa Gueye to link with Laporte. And so I'm going to say, screw logic. We're taking De Jong because he's mad high rated. And I know that's going to trigger a lot of people. Can't have Da Costa. We can have Serge Aurier. Perfect. Perfect. So soft link into Laporte is very nice. If we get Tadic, we'd be all right. We could take Darun, the Dutchman. No, we can't. We can take the Italian. Then in the left wing, we're going to go Sanchez. And we're going to go Premier League. We're going to force the issue of Premier League players throughout. I'm going to take Firmino. We don't have a Brazilian yet, so that's another Premier League. Now, give me like a Mohamed Salah or what? Never mind. Let's pop the Italian in. Not that we can use him. So I know our chemistry is absolutely tragic here. I know we've got a lot of work to get on with. I can take Marcelo to link with PK, but it means Firmino has to come out. I can take Kyle Walker to link with Laporte, which is the absolute most logical choice that we're ever going to make. And so we're going to do it. It's only a +6, but it's better than nothing. Come on, next up. We can take Perisic. He would soft link to Hamsik. We can't use Tellez. We can take Angelino, but... Oh, we can link him to De Jong. Oh, very nice. Now that PK's out of the picture, gained us 2 chem points. I'd count that as a win. You know, 2 more chemistry. High-rated players in the team. Happy days. Pedro, the Spaniard. Okay, we'd have to get rid of Angelino. We could take Pepe, who I just don't want to take. Or we could take Willian, who we can't take because he's Brazilian. We could take Sirigu, who's useless. Let's take Pedro. We're going to have to take out the left back. So Kostic comes back in. And these two guys switch back around. There we go. Up to 69 chemistry. Kappa's in the chat. Next up. Milinkovic-Savic is obviously the smart choice here. Except for the fact that we already have a link for him. The same nation. Lind would be nice. Obviously, same nation. I'm going to take Milinkovic-Savic. We're going to put him in there. And we're going to work on getting Kostic out. Or Pedro out. One of the two. David Alaba. Bundesliga doesn't work. S1 can't use. Rufia can't use. Aubameyang works pretty well. We can get Pedro out. And Firmino in. It's weird. We've literally got Premier League backline and a Premier League front line. And then a Serie A midfield. We just need to get some Premier League players to pop into that midfield. And we are golden. I was hoping for Yashin. I can take Peter Schmeichel. And then put Jens Lehmann in at left back. Doesn't help with chemistry. But it sure as hell doesn't hurt chemistry. So that's not bad. Big Verge, lads. Let's go. Put those two around. Now we put Lehmann in there. Firmino. We still just need those Premier League midfielders, man. What do we have luxury of now? We now have the Brazilian. Let's see what we get. Let's see what other players we can pick up yet. Bobby Moore, phenomenal. I'd have to take out Kyle Walker. But all in all, that will be a win. That will be a win. No Premier League players here. I'm thinking Van Dijk back in there. Bobby Moore in there. We don't have a Spaniard now, do we? No. So we can come back to the Spanish left back, should we need to. And the Dutch midfielder. And that really helps. Yeah, that really helps. Or we could put Pedro up there. Lehmann in there. We brought in the Italian. It's okay. I kind of just need a Premier League centre mid, really. Or an icon centre mid. Either one would be just fine. And there we go. We have Ndidi, who scored a week ago for Leicester. Hamsik in. One more Premier League midfielder away. I wonder if Firmino gives us that link. Yes, he does. Oh, that's beautiful. Who's missing chem? Firmino and Lehmann. Let's see what we get. We get Jota. And then last but not least, this one's going to be tough. Do we have a Frenchman in the team? We do. But we're going to swap our Frenchmen around. We're going to swap those bad boys around and swap those bad boys around. And that makes a world of difference. Let me just check. I don't believe there are any duplicate players there. Which means a Premier League manager would give us just two. That is brutal. We just don't have the left back that we need. The only thing I could do is put more in there. And put Kostic in there, but it just doesn't work. Just doesn't work. No matter what way around we do it, it just doesn't work. We can't use a Spaniard. That's too bad, guys. Again, I have a lot of fun with this one. I know we don't necessarily always get like these massive, insane drafts or whatever. But these 11 Nation challenges for me are just they're rewarding, because when you do hit those good players and hit those good links and such, it's just a lot of fun. So that is our 3 attempts. Thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, be sure to leave a like, rating, comment, and subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. But for now, guys, I'm out. Peace.